Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today I'm going to play through a solo game of Bear Mountain Camping Adventure. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here, and I'll get playing. Now, I said a full game. I'm not really going to play a full game. I'll probably play a couple rounds just so you can see how it works. But here's all set up. The setup is mostly the same for a multiplayer game. Each player's going to get a player board, two campers in their color, and a deck of cards. You'll have 4 starter blue, 4 starter greens. Did all that. And then you're going to shuffle the blue deck, flip out 3, shuffle the green deck, flip out 3, and then pick a light, mid-size, and large RV for the number of players. I just grabbed 3 of them for each. Then you're going to shuffle these campfire tiles, put them on the boards, the spaces on the boards that have the outlines. And then each player will get one of these cards as well, player reference. But in a solo game, we're also going to be using that card and 4 dice, and I'm going to be playing against the blue player, okay? So it's going to function the same way, but the blue player is going to function based on die rolls. Okay? So, on your turn, what you're going to do, at the beginning of the game, you're going to draw 2 blue and 2 green cards for the actual player. The solo does not worry about drawing cards. Okay? Then I'm going to play these cards. So let's show you the cards here. The cards are different activities that we're going to be doing while camping. So I'm going to bird watch, mountain bike, fish, and sunbathe. But the thing that we really care about is what these cards produce. So this is going to give me some binoculars, some bike riding, some fishing, and some lounging in the river. So I take one of those tokens each. And then I have to spend them. Because at the end of the round, anything I don't spend, I have to discard, except for one thing I can store it in my tent. Okay? So I'll put them there for now. Then these cards can be discarded, because they're done. Okay? Then I'm going to spend my tokens. So what do you want to spend tokens on? Well, lots of things. You can spend tokens on a bell, a wildlife bell. As you go to different campsites, there may be some tokens in here that are bears. The bell will scare them away. You can spend tokens on wildfire tokens, which are basically wild tokens. Cost 2 coins or 3 actual tokens. You can spend coins on granola bars, which will let you sweep these cards here, flip new ones, and buy one at a discount of 1 token. Or you can buy a backpack, will let you draw an extra card. Okay? What we're trying to do is we're trying to be the first player to set up camp on the Bear Mountain campsite. So we're trying to be able to store stuff on our board. We're trying to move along this path here to show us what color we're at and all that. Okay? So now I got to spend my tokens. What do I have? I think, man, I can't buy any of these. These are terrible. Alright, so I'll spend these 3 tokens for a wild. Take a wild token. And then I'm going to spend the wild and my bike token to get this kayaking card. No, I don't want that. Let's keep the pink token instead. We'll get rid of the bike. So I'll do this one. I don't want to steal cards. Fine, I'm not going to buy anything. I'll keep these tokens. I'm not going to buy any cards. Then once you've, wildfires I bought, you can keep as many of those, but I'm only going to keep 1 from the pool that I drew. Then I have to take my camper token, and I have to start at green, which are these spaces down here. I'm going to go to the space, draw the cards, and get the coins that are there. And what I'm trying to do is then I'm going to move up to purple, but then I'll have to pay tokens to get into that section. But once you're in the section, you can move around whenever you want to without having to pay. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start right here. And I'll draw 3 blue. Gotta shuffle my blues. And then I draw a green. So again, I have starter cards because I didn't buy any. And I get a coin. Alright. Now it's the Autumn's turn. So blue player's going to roll the dice. So for the green and blue dice, they're going to take cards and get the tokens. So the way that works is... excuse me. The cards are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to take 2. They're going to take 5. They're going to get the tokens of the cost. So they're going to get a swimmer, a fisher, a campfire token, 2 bikes, and a wood. Okay? And then all of their tokens just hang out under their board, and they have a pile of tokens. All right, and then they're going to look at the red and the purple. Red is going to tell them if they're going to move campsites or they're going to stay where they are. First round, they have to just get on the board. So what they're going to do is they're going to just get on the board. And then the purple die is going to tell them their destination. So we can ignore the red one this time. The 3 is going to tell them that they can go to 5, 4, 3. 3 right there. So they'll send their blue one right there. And basically, that's just... They're blocking that from me, but I don't block them. Okay? So there's their turn. All right, now back to me. I have these 4 cards. So I'm going to get swimming, fishing, lazy rivering, and hiking. Swimming, fishing, fishing, and a kayak, or maybe kayaking. It might be kayaking. Lazy rivering, and hiking. All right. So these are my tokens. I need to replace these cards. Okay, these cards can get discarded because after they give me my stuff, I don't care about them anymore. Now I have these 4 tokens to be able to spend. Anything good out here that I can buy yet? Yeah, I'll buy this one. I'll do some mountain biking with a boat and a swimmer. So that is a green card. It goes in my green discard pile. This will refill. Then I have a green and a pink token. I can't do anything. I'll keep the green token. And I have to discard pink because I can only keep 1. And now I get a move. I can't move forward, I don't think, yet. I only have a green and a pink and a wild. Ooh, maybe I could. Maybe I could. Let's see. Green, pink, wild. Nope, we're not quite there yet. Okay, so then I will just keep moving around into this area. And I will go over here. Actually, I'll go here. 3 greens and a coin. Because I bought a new green card, so I'm going to hope to get my new green card out. And I did, which is nice. And I get a coin. All right, and that's my turn. Now back to the solo bot. They'll roll their dice. All right, so they're going to take the 4 and the 6 card. So 4 and 6. They'll get 2 campfires, a bike, and lounging in the river. So those are done. Then they're going to try to go to the different area, which would be yellow. So, or purple, sorry, purple here. So to do that, they want to go to area 1, which is that one right there. Based on that, I got to say they need 1 binocular. They don't have binoculars, but they have a wild. They need 1 purple boat. They don't have 1 purple boat, but they have a wild. And then they need 1 bike. They have a pile of bikes, so they're going to move. All right, so they're on their way to here. Now, when they reach the campfire tile, they flip it over. If it's a bear, which it is, they get scared back to the previous location, section number 1, which is this one. No, where's 1? 1 is here. So they go back right there. So they paid to move, but then they got scared. So they go back. If it's a card, they will flip or roll a die to see which cards they're going to take. Okay? Now it's back to my turn. They took these cards. All right, so I'm going to get a binocular, 3 bikes, and a wood. Finally, I got some wood. All right, so wood, binocular, 3 bikes. Now I got to hope that I can actually do something with these because I'll be wasting a bunch if I can't. All right, so let's see. I don't need more bikes. I will. I'll buy this card for a wood. I'll spend 3 bikes to get a wild. Then I'll store this yellow token. This card will go on my green discard. Refill. All right, now I can see if I can move up. What do we got? We got a binocular, we got a wild, and we got we got a pink, we got a... Okay, I'm going to move to this one. So I'm going to take my red, move to this. It's going to cost me my lazy river guy, a wild for a swimmer, and some binoculars. Not the best place I want to go, but I don't want to pay and then get stuck by a bear. So I'll get to draw 2 blue cards. And then I get a coin. So safety for me, and then I move this up because I'm purple. Now anytime I move around purple, I can move around for free. Okay? I don't have to worry about paying those goods anymore. Alright, my turn is over. This player's turn. They're going to roll. So they're going to take card 3 and card 4, which are these two. They're going to get a binocular, a blue swimmy, and then 2 purple boaters, 2 purple fishers. Okay, these cards go away. These dice are done. They're going to try to go to the next section, which is yellow, purple again. And they want to go to number 5, which is this one. So they need a green hiker, which they do not have, but they have a wild. They need a purple boater, and they need a piece of wood, which they have. All right. So they're going to do all that. And there's no tiles, so they will just move. And they are done. All right. Refill. Refill. All right. And that's how the game's going to progress. Now, there's a couple things I didn't show you. There's these camper tiles here. You can see if I pay 3 coins, I can upgrade to the next one. What that's going to let me do is between rounds, I will get to keep 2 things instead of 1. Then if I get the next one, I will get to keep 3 things, and I can draw an extra card and then discard 1. If I get the last one, I have to pay 5 coins. I get to keep 4 things, which you're going to need to get in the middle. I'll explain that in a second. I can draw 2 extra cards and discard 2 cards, which is fantastic. Now, in order to get to the Bear Mountain, you have to progress in these colors. So I'm in purple. I need to go through yellow, blue, these brown ones here, and then finally get to the Bear Mountain. There's a couple pieces there. In order to get there, you have to have 2 of every type of token on your board, or wild, whatever. Then you also have to have, let me see if I can show you the card, an off-roading card in your hand at that exact turn. So if you can get through brown on your turn, you get an off-roading, you have enough tokens, you can move into the Bear Mountain campsite, and you are the winner. And that's effectively the game. There's also these bells here, which I didn't show you. They can scare away a bear. There's a little section on the board that has some icons. If you look at some of these cards, there's like a little tint here. During the course of the game, when you take that card, if I can find a token, you have to mark that on your board, and you can no longer buy a card that has the tint. They're really good, so they don't want you to have a whole pile of them, because that wouldn't be fair, or they're mean or something. So that's that. And that's the entire game. So again, that's Bear Mountain solo. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.